Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Cyberpunk 2077 video. Well, with the game set to release in just a few weeks, we have seen our fair share of leaks as well as a ton of info drops. Well, today is going to be just like any other day in the world of Cyberpunk 2077 because we have some exciting news, ladies and gentlemen, because in my opinion, this game is set to be one of the best games ever. Now, why am I saying that? Well, Adam Kaczynski has recently went on record letting us know that Cyberpunk will indeed have a ton of DLC as well as multiplayer. Well, in my opinion, is going to be huge. So, in today's video, we're going to be going over what Projekt RED has to say about the future DLC, as well as the online multiplayer. Now, we're going to be going over a whole bunch of different references. All of these links will be down below in the description. Now, Projekt RED has previously stated that it would share the DLC plans for Cyberpunk 2077 in the weeks leading up to the launch. Well, due to the multiple delays as well as COVID, these things has changed. Now, Cyberpunk 2077 DLC won't receive a reveal until sometimes after the game has launched. So, the studio's president and CEO, Adam Kaczynski, addressed the DLC and multiplayer updates during a quarterly earnings call earlier this week. Now, this is what he said about Cyberpunk 2077 and the DLC. Kaczynski said that the initial plan was to announce Cyberpunk 2077 DLC before release, but after the recent delay, they decided to wait for the release to provide gamers with the game and then start talking about the future of Cyberpunk 2077. But he did go on to say what we can expect when it comes to DLC as well as online multiplayer. Now, during an investor call, Kaczynski said that Cyberpunk 2077 will feature no less DLC than The Witcher 3. Now, if you don't remember how much DLC The Witcher 3 had, well, The Witcher 3 boasted 2 huge story expansions as well as 16 different pieces of DLC, including extra costumes, armor set, weapons, and quests. Now, when asked if the multiplayer component would arrive in 2022, the executive noted, "We haven't announced any date so far. Still, the studio should be ready to share more information on the online multiplayer component coming up in 2021, which is just about a month away." Now, Kaczynski said one thing that sparked the video that I'm making today. Now, hear me out. Because of what he said right here, I fully expect for this game to be just as huge or even bigger than GTA 5, which is one of the top 5 selling games of all time. This is what Kaczynski said about the online multiplayer. He said it is a separate, dedicated production. A big production, and we think about it as a standalone product. Obviously, it's not entirely standalone as it comes from the universe of Cyberpunk and is very much related to the concept of single-player Cyberpunk. Now, from what I gather from that statement right there, is that Cyberpunk 2077 will have online multiplayer that is very similar to GTA 5 Online. Now imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember when you first went online to GTA 5? Yeah, it was pretty special. There hasn't been a game like that has been made at that point. It was dropped into a full-fledged open world with so much stuff to do. Now, this game was originally released in 2013, ladies and gentlemen, and since then it has done nothing but make money, and more money. 2 years after it was released on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, it was finally released on the PC, and it has just grew and grew into one of the best-selling games of all time. As a matter of fact, it is number 3 on the list of the best-selling games of all time. Obviously, when you look at this list, the other 2 games that are better selling than this is the one and only Minecraft, as well as Tetris. Actually, didn't see that coming. But in my opinion, Cyberpunk 2077 can surpass all of them. So imagine this, ladies and gentlemen. You online and you make your character, and then all of a sudden you get dropped into Night City, where you will be able to take on all different types of missions, as well as upgrade your character, buy weapons, skins, and a whole bunch more. Just like GTA 5, but a whole lot better. Now imagine this, CD Projekt RED not only releases the online multiplayer for Cyberpunk 2077 as a standalone product, but at the same time, they don't forget about the single player. They release multiple DLC packs of single player, as well as having the online multiplayer going at the same time. That is what Grand Theft Auto 5 did not do. And in my opinion, if CD Projekt RED does those two things, it will skyrocket up into the top games of all time as far as sale and as far as just the game just being what it is. So we have a couple more weeks, ladies and gentlemen, before we get our hands on it, and it looks like we are getting an online multiplayer. I'm calling it Night City Online. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Well, that's just a little bit of speculation on my part, but to tell you the truth, it just makes all the sense in the world. From what the CEO just said, and from what the whole gaming industry has saw, what a juggernaut Grand Theft Auto 5 has become, every company has been trying to monetize their game to make as much money as possible. Well, CD Projekt Red really isn't into all of that monetization, so we're going to have to see. But man, if they decided to make an online multiplayer world similar to Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, as well as having single player drop at the same time, man, this game will be amazing, and it will change a lot of people's lives. Hopefully, it will change this channel, because I know I'm definitely uploading as much as possible Cyberpunk 2077 content when the game finally comes out. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you truly enjoyed it. Once again, if you are new to this channel, hello and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gaming, I upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips, tricks, glitches, news videos, guides, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this Cyberpunk 2077 video. But if not, that's still cool. I hope you and your family are still having a wonderful day. For everybody that has been supporting the channel, I truly do appreciate it. Just a small YouTuber trying to do things big, and with your help, we can make it happen. Don't forget, I'm doing a huge Demon Soul giveaway. Links will be down in the description. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and your support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.